What's up everybody, welcome back to the rehost of Mammoth Gaming and Vanquished Paradox. We're on to round 3. First and second round both taken by Team MG. Vanquished Paradox having a hard time getting around in their favor. The first round that they attacked in, it was a pretty good push. They could have had the round there, but MG won with time. They denied the plant for as long as possible, and Vanquished Paradox did not manage to get the plant down in time. So that led us to the second round with the kitchen defense from Mammoth Gaming. Again, Vanquished Paradox came into the push. This time, Mammoth Gaming held their ground as well as they could, and well, the round went to them. We're on to the third round, and it's going to be a mining room and train museum defense by Team MG.
to drone to it.
VX7 is totally enjoying the music inside. Third floor. It's cocktail lounge. I guess he's not gonna work on taking it out. Salim's scared of taking his drone in. There is EX7's Mozzie trap laying down inside. There we go. The Thatcher EMP comes on in. The drones are going to proceed to get the intel. First frag comes on in. Shakti is going to get the frag on the upstairs room on that was EX7. But, well, they're going to have to lose their hard breacher, that is Thermite, from the C4 from below. Smoke is also going to bite the dust, leaving this to a 3v4. Now MG only has 3 defenders remaining. They're going to have to hold the site with this Valkyrie and Mira both in and around the site. Valkyrie here has an amazing line of sight upstairs. If anybody comes in and steps above those holes, she could manage to get the drop on them. Sparko as well looks like he's be in the bottom of white stairs. Valkyrie comes with a push, whiffs a few shots, but manages to finish off Salim, dropping it down to a 3v3. She's playing pretty cautiously. Her position's been given away. Double kill for Shaktiman, or Shakti from above. So they push on in downstairs. Mira is alone inside. She's gonna try to hold it off. She knows what she's doing. She's waiting for somebody to drop down the hatch. As she moves, gets a double frag, gets the third one, a triple kill for Beat. What is Team VP doing? How do you not realize this player sitting right down there? And Buck, what are you doing? Just running straight in through. Gets taken out by Mira as well. Another round going in favor of Team MG. 3 kills for Beat. With that Mira, she held her ground very well. A very well implemented hold, I should say, on the mining defense side. They went for all 3, the most popular 3 sites in this map. Not the new one that has been introduced in the game, and that's put them to a score of 3-0 against Team Vanquished Paradox. Vanquished Paradox not managing to land any wins on the attacking side at all.
It's deployed.
Going up. Wall's done. Loading mag. Wall is done.
Up and running.
Oh, that's pretty interesting what he just did there. I had no idea you could just run on through that corner, and that actually allows the rotations, allows like a whole new level of rotating into the side. You don't have to tunnel yourself through these 2 doorways to go on in, and that's a pretty interesting way of crossing into the site from that corner balcony.
Disabling electronics.
Reloading.
Again, 2 minutes left on the clock. Whole X carrier pellet set. It's been destroyed by that C4, I believe, that came in from below. Zaman is not going to be happy about that at all. And the drop comes on in. They're trying to push into the top floors cigar lounge area, clearing that out. That has always been the way to push this site, even before the rework. That's not really made any changes to how the attackers decide to push it, clear the cigar lounge, get into the site from this doorway. But these new areas have just created a new dynamic on how you can attack and defend this site. Sparko sitting in that corner. Would anybody trying to come on in? Smoke's coming in. A Capital. Change how this works out is the plant. He's gonna go down. 2 frags come on in from Team MG. Trade comes in. Salim gets the frag on to BTX7. Tries to come on up from below. Shakti's position gets given away. It's being peeked from the cigar lounge. Smoke coming in with the push with that shotgun. He's gonna get the drop on the Zofia. Buck is the only one standing. He has a skeleton key up, gets the frag, gets another one with that shotgun. 1v1 comes in with the peek. He gets taken out by EX7. He has enough time to disable the diffuser. A very well tried round for Buck there, but well, it's just not going to cut it. Mammoth Gaming is going to get the retake and the round for themselves. The score goes up to a 4-0, and Vanquished Paradox is going to deal with a really hard time trying to win even a single round. (4-0) for Team MG. Totally dominant on this map. Again, this is only the first map for this best of 3 series. Only the first one. And well, MG is not losing a single defense round. Vanquished Paradox, you really have to step your game up. Again, Team MG has been a team who's been playing together for a long time, and Vanquished Paradox, they made from 2 of the best teams in this region. Vanquished Paradox's players, that is Reshad, Skies, Salim. They're all members from, well, earlier CSBD, then the Council, and now, well, Vanquished Paradox. They also joined with 2 players from a fairly popular Indian team, that is Zirash. That is Kana and Shakti, also known as Shaktiman. Now, although MG, earlier MRCZ, now MG, they're just a different name, but the same roster of players who have been considered to be great as a team. They've been playing together for a long time. They have a lot of experience in tournament online play and LAN gaming. So I do expect a lot from this roster. It's one of the most consistent and old roster which has been playing together for a long time by now. Again, everybody watching the stream, I'd request you to drop a like on the stream. It helps us gauge the support we're getting from you guys, and also drop a subscription on this channel and press the bell icon to keep yourself notified whenever we go live with a match. You can also join the Indian R6 Discord. Everything is updated there. That's where the whole tournament's almost managed, and the teams are communicated with. You can get to know about other Indian tournaments that go on by joining that Discord. That's basically the hub for the Indian Siege community. I should just say Indian subcontinent. And again, we are witnessing the Kryptonite Siege tournament, brought to you by Cooler Master, sponsored by Logitech and Zotac. My new partner is going to be Kryptonite Microsystems, the very popular gaming cafe in Ahmedabad. And that's gonna deal a lot of damage on to Sparko. Playing the castle, tries to move on up. What a coordinated push. Kanda coming down the stairs is gonna finish him off. No area for Sparko to run to. And that's gonna give the one-man advantage for the initial round to Team VP.
Time to make a new door.
Swapping back.
A 3v4 silence. It's the frag. Gets fragged. Beat is gonna even the man count out though. It's a headshot on the Kanda.
Disabling electronics.
Viper trying to hold the freezer room, gets peeked by Thermite, finishes him off. That smoke's gonna allow them to get back the diffuser in their hand, as I believe they attempt to go for the plant. Diego sitting in that corner gets taken out by Skies. And what are you doing? Salim walks into his own fire, leaving Skies as the only one remaining. Beat is just behind him. The plant goes down. Beat is gonna head. It comes with the peak, takes him out. What is Sweepy doing? Oh, such huge blunders, such huge mistakes. They're giving away rounds that were in their hand. What did the Capita right there do? That was Salim walking into his own fire. He just set up with that low of HP and gets taken out. Now we're on to round 6. Final round before we see the attack defense role swap. Fireplace Hall and Mining Room is the site. MG is going to be defending this round. Can I request some Fs in the chat for Salim right there? I don't know what he did. He thought it won't spread well. It spread like wildfire in a forest. Yeah, and we're looking at MG totally dominating this tournament, or this best of 3 map 1, that is Cafe Dostoevsky.
Test ready.
Test online.
Camera activated. Calibrating air compression. All set. Camera activated.
Just a little trick. C4 out. Reload. Razor wire ready. Drone ready. EMP incoming. He shoots, he scores.
Get
That's
a
the
good look at
run.
them.
Swapping mag.
And round 6, final attack round for this map for Team VP. They're droning the top floor out. That's where they're going to be pushing from. Salim's already dropped down the red hatch. Let's hope he doesn't walk into his own firebolts. So, top floor's almost been cleared out. Again, EX7 is playing upstairs. Not sure if he's gotten hold of any of the drones. Kanda is going to be taken out. Silence from below. Manages to get the drop on him with his C4. Gets another injure with that spray down. He's gonna be wide picking it. He needs to be careful. Comes on in, gets the shots onto the Zofia as well. It's pretty crazy how well Silence is playing there. And Sparko is going to be finishing off the injure dealt by Silence. Salim finishes Viper upstairs off. Both the roamers upstairs are going to bite the dust. It's going to be a 3v3. They've done the damage they could have, but a lot of damage was also dealt by Silence from below. C4 comes on up, and that's going to be missed. Blows up on a non-penetrable floor. Ooh, Silence with that pixel peek. Gets the double kill. He needs to be careful from behind. Salim's moved down the stairs. Smoke. The Legion is playing in and around the reading room. As he gets heard by that Legion mine, he's going to be spotted. Whiffs all those shot beats coming out. Beat coming out from behind. Gets the spray down on him. Gets the round. It's going to be 6-0 in favor of MG. What is Vanquished Paradox doing? What are these whiffs? What are these plays? They moved on to match point without a single round going in their favor. The roster that Vanquished Paradox has, the players are phenomenal. They're amazing. I don't know what's lacking. I'm pretty sure it's communication. I'm pretty sure it's coordination. But oh my god, how are you losing this by this much of a lead? Just one round left for MG. First, and I believe the only attack round they're going to have to play this round. Looking at Salim coming out with the Chunka salute before he goes for the 6th pick on the pulse. Again, on attack, we're looking at a Buck. Check the other ones. A Buck, a IQ, a Capitao, a Gridlock, Thick Woman, and the Thermite. So coming out to be a pretty dominant game from MG's side. Again, it's a best of 3, so this is only the first map. Maybe VP is gonna surprise us with what they have lined up for the rest of this best of 3 series. Seems like the first game might just go in favor of Team MG.
Now you see.
Reservoir going up. All fortified. AD is active in this sector. You can stop worrying about grenades now. Deploying sensor.
Again, I'm expecting a better defense from Team VP here. Shakti, they've again opted to go for the base, the lowest floor of this map, that is kitchen.
Heartbeat sensor activated. Reloading, cover me.
Team MG has managed to get the control of the top floor. EX7 with the pistol is going to get the first frag of this round. That was on Salim. Probably caught him off guard on his pulse scanner. Kanda from below is going to get the trade though. Not taking any shots, but gets finished off. Sparko isn't going to let him go after getting that frag on his teammate from below. They're going to be reconstructing the floor of Train Museum with the Buck Skeleton key. 3v4 for Team VP. They don't look to be in a very strong position for this defense as of yet. 1 minute 20 seconds left on the clock. Let's see how that nade's gonna do any damage. Well, Jaeger's ADS is just gonna eat and gobble that nade up. I think he realizes he's done a little bit of damage to that Jaeger downstairs. Mammoth Gaming are coming
A really big fucking
out
hole
with
coming right up.
big fucking holes.
Look out.
Thermite exothermic charge. Gets the line of sight on the Mira. I don't think he realizes that the window's been opened up. Gets the line of sight on the Jaeger. Manages to land the headshot. He's also spotted the Mira out. Comes in with a peek. Almost lands that shot on his face. Mira in a really bad position. He's going to be taken out by the gridlock, the thick girl outside. Skies, only one remaining, is on the flank. Needs to be careful. There's somebody right behind you on the stairs. Skies, what are you doing? Gets taken out. Good half coming out. 7-0 for the first map for Team MG. Flawless victory. That's not what I expected. And here we see Thick Lock or Gridlock, led by Silence in all her glory. And it's a 7-0 victory. A 7-0 victory it is for Team MG. Patty, what happened with what happened with VP? I don't get it. I don't understand this. But well, potentially there's 2 more maps remaining. We're going to be back with the short break and the next map pretty soon. So don't go anywhere, guys. It might just turn out to be a really interesting game. Might just go on to the 3rd map if VP manages to get a good game in next round. So we're going to be back. Stay tuned. Drop a like on the stream if you're enjoying it. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Again, I am Tech signing off for the first map. I'm going to be back with these teams, with the game, with the next map soon. So stay tuned. And thank you all for tuning in.
Standing there, your eyes averted down, cheeks of rose, your voice mumbling something sweet and new only for me. Look at the stars, they're bright and full of life. I feel myself reaching a new height. Stay with me. I know that you will see a new form of gravity.
What's up, everybody? What's up? We're back with map 2 of this best of 3 series. First map, well, taken by Mammoth Gaming as a flawless victory. What a game, what a performance by Mammoth Gaming there. And they came out on top with a score of 7-0. Won all their defenses, won the only attack round they had to play. And VP, I don't know what's up with them. I have no idea. We're on the map ban phase. The map is Bank, a pretty Roma dependent map, a pretty big map, and Hibana is going to be a big ban. And well, the first attack round is going to be for VP. So that was a pretty smart ban from Mammoth Gaming. Not having Hibana is gonna really handicap them as they won't have the ability to open up those extremely essential hatches that you definitely need for the basement defense. Next man coming out is Echo. So Echo is what VPCL is scared of. Well, Echo is a valid ban, but if you're going to be attacking, might as well just make their roam a little less fearful. Bank is such a huge map. Bank has so much roaming potential, and they didn't, like the last map, they didn't play Echo at all. You could have banned something like Mozzie to make EX7 a weaker roamer, and Mammoth Gaming comes out with a Mira ban. That's interesting considering how they'd be defending first. It's almost a little paradoxy of how hypocritical, I don't know how to say what to use there, seeing how they've banned the Hibana to make their basement defense stronger, but they've also banned Mira at the same time, which at the same time makes their basement attack a little basement defense weaker. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's because what do you say, VP plays a lot of Mira and Mammoth Gaming can do without a Mira, and have you see a 6 pick for the Valkyrie and a 6 pick for the Maverick. Again, no kites coming out for the defense. Again, they banned the Hibana, so not very necessary. There's not also not a bandit, but there's not much you can do with a bandit on the basement defense.
Activating camera.
Again, I'd like to request our viewers to drop a like on the stream if you're enjoying the match. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Helps us gauge the support we're getting from you guys for hosting this tournament. And again, a big shout out to RedX Gamer for making this all possible in association with the sponsors you're seeing pop up on the top right corner of our screen and our stream, who've brought this tournament to you.
Evil eye on watch.
New feed
Stop
active.
worrying about grenades now!
Razor wire set.
Again, VP with their attack have made their way into the premises of the building. Jackal is inside the office hallway. I don't see them droning much. Bank is a big map, and your droning needs to be on point to not be caught off guard. Again, on the other side of this, I'm not seeing much of a roam game coming out from MG at all. All of the defenders are downstairs waiting for a push to come in. And how this map works, it feels like VP is taking a lot of time. They've almost used up half of the round in just droning this map out. One of the hatches has been opened up, and they also have a Maverick to deal with the other one. And you can see him making good work of this hatch. I personally I do not like to use Maverick's gadget, that is the breaching torch. It's just a pain for me to be able to make those holes in the walls. It's just too wonky, it doesn't work half the time when I try to use it. And silence there.
Lights out.
Base in position.
Drop
Nitro.
3 HP.
EMP incoming.
Sorry, beat there is going to drop the HP on that Thatcher. Thermite is downstairs. They've not opened the wall up yet. I'm not sure what they're doing. They just have 20 seconds. The more you delay this push, the worse it'll be for you. It seems like they're not focusing on opening the wall at all. They're planting behind the bomb. 13 seconds left in the clock. Frags coming out. Kanda and Salim dropping EX7. And Sparko. Silence gets a frag. Gets taken out as well. 2v3. 1v2. Viper only one standing. The plant is down. And oh my god, that push was genius. Both Shakti and Zofia were upstairs. Zofia again played by Salim. And what an amazing push. What an amazing round from VP. I am just in awe of what they did there. Again, so whoever didn't understand why that push was so genius was, they had the thermite, they smoked the whole site, they had the hatches opened up, they did not open the wall at all, they threw in the smokes, the flashbangs, got the enemy off guard, they made them believe that the walls are going to open up, they're going to go in plant next to the wall, which is the very standard push that takes place in this site. But instead what they did was they just chose to bamboozle the opponent into thinking that the wall's going to open up and the push is going to come in from there, which of course MG would have been totally prepared for, but what they weren't prepared for was for Team VP to go up behind the bomb, the actual bomb, and just plant the bomb in a completely different spot after the holes had been smoked out. Again, the Mira was banned out by Team MG. That meant that they couldn't have the great line of sight that they need to deny this attack.
Wires deployed.
But very well played by Team VP there, coming out on top in that push. Finally a round one by them in this best of 3 series.
Surveying for hostiles.
Are you?
R6S activated. Reloading on ammo.
Torch out!
Some ears.
Again, it's another basement attack. VP could go for a similar push, but this time around MG is going to be totally prepared for that. The hatch didn't quite get opened up by Shakti there. He's looking out for a peek. That is a risky game you're playing. If you do get taken out, the hatch will not be totally opened up. So might say just get the job done as soon as you can. And there we go. The hatch is totally out. Time around there just... There we go, and the Maestro Evil Eye out of commission as the wall gets opened up. Seems like Team VP might just be going for the quite
Deploying sensor.
Generic push into the site. First frag is on to EX7. That's the Valkyrie down for the count. Pulse inside Gold Vault. He's going to be providing a lot of intel with his scanner. It's always been a great spot to use a pulse at. Again, Beat comes in with a push. The peak, I mean. And an amazing line of sight for him. Nobody's coming in from the garage. That's going to allow him full rain totally into the site. And he's trying to get those one taps in. C4 comes on in. Viper gets the frag on to Salim. The Thatcher's going to be injured out. 15 seconds left on the clock. 2v3. Not looking very good for, I'd say, MG here. Gonna get the frag. It's a 1v1 between the Jackal and Viper. Viper comes in with the push. He gets the line set, but gets taken out. Kanda turns around, finishes him off. And this round again goes in favor of Team VP. Total whiff on the part of the Jaeger. That is, Viper I do not have any idea what happened there. He should have gotten that round. Should have gotten that kill. But, well, he didn't go for the finish sooner, and that costed them the round. The score is going to be 2-0. Seems to be a great start on this map for Team VP. A close call of a round, but nonetheless went in their favor.
Setting trauma back here.
EX7 on the Valk. Got taken out pretty early last round. MG hasn't managed to win the basement defense yet, but again they've decided to go for the top floor defense this time around. That is the CEO site.
Activating camera.
Again, yesterday we saw a game between MG and Team Solid. Doc has dropped on down. He whiffs all those shots on the Blackbeard, but Shakti on the Blackbeard is going to lose a lot of HP. Zofia doesn't look to be very strong in the health department as well. The lone office. It's a very interesting line of sight that the Jackal has going on here. Doesn't give him a lot of access into the site with in regards of sight, but nonetheless it's gonna help him take out anybody coming in with a very aggressive peek.
EMP incoming! I'm dry!
Drone activated.
Shakti there is gonna get the drop onto EX7 again. EX7 bites the dust, being the first one to die this round. Thermite's gonna take a lot of damage as he tries to go for the wall.
Really big
I was not sure, but was someone who did all those that number in him. Coming into the peak is going to be Sparko. Loses a lot of health. Not in many kills coming out, but So many engagements and so much damage being dealt by both these teams. Thermite doesn't think about anything, just goes on and goes to the plant. Castle gets the drop on him, denies the plant, gets taken out. A 1v4 situation for the dog. He has full health. He has a lot of intel. This is a totally possible clutch, but that would be a complete blunder on VP's side, and they're not gonna allow for that to happen. Attackers are gonna take round 3 home. Sky is coming out with the final frag on the dock with that peak, and the round goes in favor of MP with a score of 3-0. Mammoth Gaming having a lot of trouble trying to get a round in their favor this map.
Unrolling razor wire.
Camera activated.
Deploying ADS.
New camera feed up and running.
Heavy look EX. Look at EX7 trying to get a cam in. Wreak havoc on that table. Poor books, man.
Heartbeat sensor deployed.
Just trying to look for an interesting angle to throw it out at.
New feed up and running.
And finally just decides to shove it up the corner. Again, very well played map by VP up until this point. They are not letting go of any maps.
Reload! Drone ready. Sensor activated. Deploying sensor.
Take your prayer.
Finding a fresh man.
So the initial push has come on out. VP is wreaking havoc on the basement floor walls. Thermites come in with a breach upstairs. Shakti's done his work as the Maverick. Still, I feel this hold might just work for MG. They've lost this defense site twice. Smoke canisters coming on out. Then MG is not at all coming with the aggressive peaks at all. Pulse is giving all the intel, as much intel as they can. Now VP, if they want to get this round, they're gonna have to be a little aggressive, get the frags. I'm good. Thermite, he's gonna get the plant down. The C4 is gonna take him out though. That's the diffuser. Fallen down, another frag, 5v2 as the Capita bites the dust again. MG, very well played round by them. flawless round for the defenders. They're gonna come on top. Mammoth Gaming finishing out all of the attackers trying to come in with a push. Amazing kill in the end by Beat there, straight to the face of the Maverick. As we move on to round 5, MG has a win in their bag for map 2 of this best of 3 series.
Window secure.
Wall reinforcements are going up. Barricade up.
So looking at round 5,
Bonfires going up.
the upstairs defense has been lost by MG once. I'm sure they do not want to have a 4-1 lead against them as they move on to the attack side of things. They do not want that pressure, but again, they seem to do pretty well for themselves in the attack side.
Reloading.
Sorry, the defense side in the previous game.
New camera B up and running.
And the attack side. What I'm trying to say is, okay, I just lost my train of thought there again. What I'm trying to say is the previous map they did very well when they were defending and attacking, majorly attacking, because they attacked for 6 rounds, won all 6 rounds. And let's see if they can recreate the last map when they go on the attacking side of this map.
Cover me. Reloading. Hostile found.
First round though, first frag though is going to be Kanda, who's made his way inside the janitor's closet. He's coming with the push. He's being a little passive with the peaks as well. A 4v4 is Shakti bites the dust. Thermite's taken a little bit of damage as well. Ash silently sitting in the corner of the janitor's closet.
Drone active.
No, I'm pretty sure he knows the exact position of the Maestro. Gives his own position away with those shots. And the flashbang is gonna hurt, but no. Beat looks away just in time as Kanda gets taken out by the Valkyrie inside, spraying through the janitor's closet. That leaves only 3 members alive for Team VP.
Lights out.
And Valkyrie isn't going to take any of those shots. Thermite has been injured outside. And that peek from the dock is going to be as cheeky as this game gets. Leaving Thatcher the only man standing. With 1 minute, Thermite could still be revived if Thatcher managed to get himself in. But EX7 with a double kill in the end. Defenders winning round 5. Score goes up to a 2-3. Still in favor of Team VP. As we move on to the attack for Team Mammoth Gaming.
up and running. Deploying barricade!
Camera activated.
Unrolling razor wire.
Wall secure. I'm reloading.
Window covered up.
Speed up and running.
The door has been barricaded.
2 feet up.
ADS active in this sector.
Reinforced!
Frag out.
So looking at
Just a little
round 6. First defense round for Team MG. Sorry, final defense round for Team MG. And there's one right outside the window. EX7 wasn't aware of this position. That would have been a sad loss and death for. Well, there we go. That converts into a sad death anyway. EX7 gets the spray down onto Shakti, playing the fuse. So those cluster charges just went to waste. Kana with a holographic is on a pretty weird spot. Not much you can do with a holographic in that spot. You really need to have a good eye and a really big screen to be able to make good use of that. And Maestro's position inside, sorry, Alibi's position inside, I was given away. She decides to get back to the conference room. Again, the site is not above but upstairs. Defense is really important. The Buck does not get to finish the castle, but well, that nade that he threw out earlier is going to do the trick. As Salim bites, it does 3v3. And C4 is going to deal a little bit of damage onto the thermite as all 3 attackers finally decide to push on together. Legion and Jaeger are downstairs holding the site off. 1 minute 12 seconds left on the clock. The attackers need to clear out the top floor. That means EX7 on the flank or on the room upstairs needs to be taken out before the final push container can be executed.
Throwing flashbang.
EX7, oh my god, are you expecting this? No! Kanda gets taken out and Skies drops down the hallway. That peak could have meant the world for Mammoth Gaming, but again, Thermite also drops. Are you guys not aware of where the Valkyrie is? EX7 is just allowed to run across the top floor and do as he pleases. And the first half is gonna end as, well, a 3-3. Evenly matched, both these teams on this map, as we move to the attack side for Team Mammoth Gaming. Mammoth Gaming needs 4 rounds. Both these teams need 4 rounds in a row to win this game. Not necessarily in a row. They just need 4 rounds without the other team having gotten 3 rounds. So from this point on, whoever manages to land a 4-2, well, wins the game.
One less entry point to worry about. Razor wire is deployed.
Again, first defense round for Team VP. They've decided to bring on the Castle Smoke, Legion, Jaeger, and the Dock for this defense.
Toxin set. Holding the window.
Razor wire.
Now Jaeger, that's a very dangerous game you're playing, and well, tries to go for it, plays it a little safer than I thought he would. Decides to get back in his sight before much harm was done. So again, this is Bank. Seems to be a good map for Team MG. Yesterday we did see them dominate. Seems solid on this map.
Ready to breach.
There we go. IQ coming in with a breach. Salim though is gonna get the first frag. Beat bites the dust. That's a thermite lost. And how are you gonna attack this site without a thermite now? That is going to be the question for the remainder of this round. So good luck with that, Team MG. Again, Doc not very safe with that peak. Could have been spotted by Zofia. There we go, but he runs on through. Zofia does not get enough time to land that shot. But again, Zofia is quietly trying to get a peek onto anybody standing there, but Silence finishes. It was an amazing kill onto the smoke sitting inside Janitor's closet. And there we go, Jaeger. It's not something you want to be peeking. Zofia misses the shot, but well, that lets the Jaeger know he cannot quietly just sit around the conference room. And these teams very tightly packed out. The Legion though gets knocked out and finished. Silence with his small pee holes. It's gonna make one right behind Castle. Castle, you're not in a safe spot, boy. Manages to get away. Silence
Enemy located.
isn't gonna get a lot of damage on him. Skies still safely stands in the CEO office, being droned out constantly. Silence with his cheeky holes. Shakti gets finished off as well as the last one standing is going to be Salim on the dock. Gets taken out. Attackers winning round 7. The score is going to be 4-3. And what a pick from EX7. Mammoth Gaming on the attack again. Seems like they've picked up the momentum. They won 4 rounds in a row by now, and they're not letting even one of them go in the hands of Team VP.
Going up. Reinforce the floor. Stop worrying about grenades now. Reloading, cover me!
Cam in position.
And this is a lockers and CCTV room defense for VP. Second defense for their game. And Shakti with the generic cam. Seems like he's going to be playing inside and around the garage. Or maybe that's going to be Skies with his ACOG.
RED scanning.
Ready to go.
Again, Silence going for a pretty similar. The whole of MG is going for a pretty similar attempt on this attack. We go, the sights opened up, and the Legion's gonna deal a lot of damage from below. Kanda, pretty cheeky on how he played that. He was waiting for the hatch to open up. He knew exactly where the Legion would be standing. And he's taken a lot of damage in reverse as well, but well, Silence needs to be careful about how he peeks this and plays this out.
Some serious drop.
Firewall work coming in. Here we go. Stay back.
And IQ there gets the line of sight below. Manages to get away just before she could have potentially died from a peek from below. Jaeger's playing inside server room. He's been spotted out. And 1 minute left on the clock, but our push doesn't seem to be on way. Even the diffuser has been dropped. And it's not in the hands of anybody. Nobody's even fairly close to get it. I think Beat might be on his way to pick it up, but they really need to get the diffuser as soon as they can. He could have just gone out of this doorway, to be honest. But 2 frags come on out, 1 for each team. That has even the man count out. There's a 4-4. Silence on his maestro has managed to make its way into the back garage so late into the round. As the push comes on in 15 seconds left on the clock, the Legion Goo Mines are really going to slow them down. Here we go. Thermite drops down the vault entrance hatch. It's taken out. The push comes on in. Leave. 2 defenders remaining. They're just going to quietly sit inside the site. Time runs out. MG too late on their push. I don't know what they had planned, but it did not work out at all. Thermite tried to go into the other side after dropping the hatch, but well, if you really wanted to do that, you could have tried to open up the elevator hatch and drop from there, but well, it didn't work out in their favor. VP comes on with a win, and the score is going to be evened out at a 4-4.
Reinforcing the wall.
Razor wire is the...
Changing mags. Wall is done.
Device positioned.
Unrolling razor wire. My evil eye has your back.
I'm out!
ADS up and running.
Starting shock drone.
Evil eye.
We're on to round 9. The next 3 rounds, or well, the next 4 rounds, we'll see if we're going to be looking at an overtime or we're going to be straight up going to the 3rd map of this game. Or we might just see the end of this best of 3 series. MG needs to get on top of their game if they want to secure the victory right here in this map. First track coming out is going to be Sparko taking out the dog, that is Salim. I believe that was through the window, or maybe the dog just came out into the lobby. I'm not sure exactly where he died. And Country Roads have been taken to their home, banned for toxic behavior. Sparko barely missing from the bandit's head. Could have gotten that kill as
machine.
Feel the bandits.
Reloading, cover me.
Really excited to come in with a peek. There we go. He comes with a peek. Could have gotten a double kill. And there we go. He's going to be traded out from the low roof.
Sensor activated.
Ooh, Sparko gets the line of sight. That Jaeger is not going to stay alive for long. 2v4 for Team VP. Pulse is downstairs. He could try to deny the plant from here. It's going to be a tough ask. But maybe that's what he does. He's going to be the only one remaining in this 1v4 situation. Sees the plant, throws the C4, gets the frag. Or does he? He does not. Viper from all the way from the roof gets the final frag, wins the round, and the score is going to be 5-4 in favor of Team MG. Again, everybody watching the match, watching the game, watching the stream, I hope you're enjoying the game. I hope you're having fun watching the stream. I hope you're excited about who wins this, who does not. Again, I'm Tech. I'm your caster for this best of 3 series today between Team NG and Team VP. Again, if you are enjoying the game, it really helps us if you drop a like on this stream and subscribe to the channel. But subscribing helps you more than it helps us, because that way you can know when we're going live with. Also, YouTube's wonky with the notifications, everybody knows that, so make sure you hit the bell icon if you want to be notified as soon as we go live. Rather than that, do drop a like on the stream. It helps us gauge the support we're getting from the viewers and everybody watching the stream. So again, thank you all for tuning in. I am Tech and I am casting the Kryptonite Rainbow Six Siege tournament, powered by Logitech, sponsored by Zotac Gaming, Cooler Master, and brought to you by Kryptonite. Well, they are our venue partner, and
Window barricaded.
they are a really popular gaming cafe. So if you are in the city of Ahmedabad or anywhere around it, make sure you go and check that cafe out.
Doorway secured. Walls reinforced. Deploying ADS.
Ooh, EX7 with the push. Skies is not going to be happy about it. Gets taken out as he tries to go for the wall, for the Kevlar barricade on the door. Looking at Cade without his shotgun, the ACOG shotgun. He's going to be playing the silenced AUG A3 AR.
Activating drone.
It is an AR, but it doesn't host an ACOG on it. I for one would have been really excited to see an ACOG on this gun. Kate does have an ACOG on his second weapon of his choice. That is that buckshot.
Reloading, cover
Sorry,
me.
the slug shot. Shotgun.
Shell out.
Hey, nitro cell set. Scanning.
Cover me, reloading.
Jaeger inside has been spotted out. It's a 4v5 for Team VP. They do not look to be really strong in this round as of the moment. The leg of the Jaeger should have been visible to EX7 right there, but well, he's just gonna keep holding the round, the angle he's at. I think the Jaeger should have been concussioned inside, but well, they're not gonna make any good use of that Cade. Sitting inside the open area, he can deal a lot of backstab damage later on in the round. Again, Jaeger in the site could make a difference by holding this side really well, but well, EX7 from above is gonna deal a lot of damage. Not sure if they're aware of Jaeger's position. There we go, he gets one frag. He's gonna be in a 1v4 situation, gets taken out. The score goes up to a 6-4. Mammoth Gaming on the match point and the game point for this best of 3 series between Mammoth Gaming and Team VP. So here we are at what is potentially a final round of this best of 3. It's been a very exciting game up until this point.
Needles out. Steve.
Swapping bags. Approaching.
Barricade going up.
Loading new mag.
Razor wire in.
It's a really pretty and a beautiful skin on that shotgun. I love it.
Razor wire in position.
Again, match point in favor of Team MG. They've kind of turned this map around. Initially, we saw a 3-0 lead for Team VP. Could have been a comeback for this best of 3 series, but well, Team MG just picked the lead. Since then, they've won 6 rounds in a row and only lost 1. So, could it be a 7-4 victory? Remains to be seen. It's a basement attack. Team VP. We spread out. And we're looking at Silence trying to open the hatch up. He's prone away just so he's not taken out while he tries to do this, and he's almost lost all of his his whole blowtorch charge. So he needs to get another hatch later on. Maybe he doesn't manage to do that, so just be careful about the quantity he uses it in. I'm sure if he has gotten that hatch. Oh, okay, never mind. That hatch is already opened up. Thermite is gonna spot out
Cover me. Reload.
the Maestro inside.
Changing mags.
Valkyrie just trying to get the peek in. MG,
Lining them.
well, did not quite play the previous what do you say, and that's going to be sad because Silence messed up his flashes, and Jaeger is not going to be in a good position. There we go, he's going to be taken out by the fire. A very well placed tactical fireball by the Capita.
Deploying nitro cell.
Flush out the Jaeger. That Legion's not in a good position. Coming out with the peak is going to be EX7. Gets the frag on a Shakti. Not looking very good for Team VP here at all. And I am good. That is Reshad playing the smoke inside lockers.
Reload. Start loaded. A really big fucking hole coming right up.
Konda could get the peak and the kill. There we go. Sparko is going to be taken out. 3v3. Seems like VP might just win this round after all. Not a lot of time left on the hand of Team MG. They need to get in and get the plant down. and all 3 players of Team VP have a lot of health remaining. That's going to be a missed smoke as Thermite just sprints on in. He's going to be taken out. 2v2 potentially. Zofia gets taken out as well. Silence is not going to manage to do any damage. Defenders are going to win round 11, and they're one step closer to reaching the overtime for this map. MG had the chance to back the victory, but well, they're just going to be taken out right there and right then. Again, another potential final round of this game. Match point for MG. It's going to be an executive lounge and CEO office attack. Up until this point, MG has MG's been playing this attack really well. They've not really failed the top floor attack, and they'd be desperate to win this round. I'm pretty sure MG doesn't want this game to go on for any longer than it needs to. So and again, on the other hand, VP doesn't want to lose this out. They still have a chance to get back in this. This map's been pretty head to head, and remains to be seen is if they can win the overtime on this map, and then, well, the next map as well.
Impact out.
Lawn is secure.
Activating device. Razor wire ready, mate. Place device.
And the match point, score 6-5, has begun. The preparation by Team VP is almost done. That rhymed, but whatever. The push hasn't really started to come out. MG is taking this one slow, not really being very aggressive. EX7 isn't in the building. That should tell you a lot about how this play is going to come out to be.
Bomb located.
Make your prayers.
Reloading my ammo.
And that's a beautiful goddamn skin in the hands of the Maestro. Can't zoom on into it enough, but that's one beautiful skin. To be fair, 1 minute 40 seconds left on the clock. Again, few holes have been created by the Maestro, by the Maverick right here. Spotted the Evil Eye as well. Legion's taking a lot of damage through that through the window. He needs to play this out carefully. We go first frag coming out. He's going to be Silence being taken out. That's going to be a big kill. The exothermic charge gets destroyed. Another one's going to be placed out.
Charge, stay clear.
And the castles, oh my god, there we go. He's going to be spotted out. Thermite desperately trying to get the frag. There we go. Beat is going to finish him off 4v4. The man counts evened out. Beats lost a lot of health in that engagement. He's trying to make good use of the Maverick holes. Oh, that Evil Eye. Not really taken out, but that Twitch is going to take a lot of damage. A 2v4 for Viper and EX7. EX7 gets taken out. Seems like this round's going to go into overtime unless Viper can pull off some miracle out of his bag. 15 seconds left on the clock as he comes on in. What are you gonna do, Viper? What are you gonna do? That's the you have no time for that. It's just gonna stand next to beat and tries not to be taken out. Well, beat is gonna be finished off though. Kanda just goes for the kill, and I'm not sure what he did there, but we're gonna be proceeding to an overtime for this map 2, round 13 between Mammoth Gaming and Team VP.
말보다는 행동이.
Again, we're on the overtime. It's the defensive round for Team VP. We're looking at a Qualifier being played by Kanda. Kanda does have the kind of playstyle that will suit a Qualifier, but let's see how much of use he can get out of that operator.
Loading new magazine!
Looking at Maestro, I want to highlight the point of how much utility a Maestro can carry on himself. He has a pocket shotgun that has amazing destructibility and shreds at close range. It's not like you can't kill with that weapon. He has 2 barbed wires. He has an ACOG with an LMG with 81 bullets. 80 bullets. That's crazy how long you can shoot that for. And it's a pretty controllable ACOG gun, right? Like, it's amazing. That I love Maestro's gun. And to finish off, Evola is just one of the best gadgets available to defense right now. It's perfectly balanced. The gadget, that is, not Kyle. Oh, sorry, not Maestro. He has a lot of utility on his hands. Yeah, it seems like MG is just going for the routine normal push. Nomad's plan to open the wall right behind EX7 there. That's gonna make the mountain take a lot of damage as they try to go for the plant right behind the mountain. Beat trying to figure out where he can press that F at, and smokes and fireballs coming on out. Smoke canister is going to be too late. The plant does go down with a 5v4 MG staying on top of this engagement. Shakti is going to take a little bit of damage from that firebolt, and that Maverick hole going to be really essential on how this plays out. Maestro on the left side is prone. Not Maestro, that's going to be Legion coming on in all the way. The frag comes. IQ is going to be the only one remaining. He's all the way outside. And the round's going to go in favor of Team VP. What are you doing, Viper? Where are you? And what a retake from Team MG. Viper was still there. That very well could have been MG's round. But he was somewhere else. And the round went in favor of Team VP. Very well played, very well overtaken by them, the site that is. And we're looking at an overtime match point now in favor of Team VP. MG having a lot of trouble winning a single round. And since it's been 6-4, VP has managed to win 3 rounds in a row right here. 3 rounds in a row. They just need this one round to move on to the next map.
Razor wire ready. Anybody need a shave?
Deploying ADS. ADS deployed and ready to go.
My evil eye has your back.
Razor wire going up.
New feed active.
Evil eye deployed.
Changing bags.
Camera in position.
Stop worrying about it.
Now, razor wire set. Deploying set. Reload!
Blackbeard gets the drop. Maestro unknowingly just sits on there, and Beat is going to be taken out. That's a good start for Team VP here. Looks to be really strong with a 5v4 as the round starts off.
Some serious drywall work coming up.
Drone up. Device is going dark.
Seems like VP's got their whatever was causing them to not win the rounds in the first game, like checked. Sparko there. It's gonna even the man count out. Kanda is gonna be the one to drop down. Let's play very aggressively. And there we go, the hatch gets opened up. Valkyrie trying to come in with the peak, gets the drop on to Shakti.
Heartbeat sensor activated.
And she turned the man count around in their favor. Salim moving in all the way from garage. He's gonna have a really good line of sight into this into the objective right behind the bomb. Needs to be patient, needs to have the trigger discipline here. There we go, he's gonna get the drop on a Viper, evens the man count out again. Now Smoke, come out with your shotgun buddy and get the frag. No, right behind you is gonna be the Blackbeard, who is the only one standing. There we go, a double kill for Silence in the end. And well, MG seems to be back by finally winning a round. So here we are at the overtime match point. This is the round that decides if we're gonna see the end of this match, the end of this best of 3, or if we're gonna be moving on to the next map. Okay, map. Alright, so again, defense for Team VP. They're gonna be taking the top floor to defend. Team MG just successfully defended the bottom floor, but the top floor defense could go in their favor. I mean VP's favor. They did manage to win the round last time, where MG just wasn't playing it well.
Prepping needles. Device
They need to be careful about what they peak. They need to be careful about how they play this. Both these teams, not just MP, MG, both these teams. There's no Blackbeard on the attack this time around.
launching drone.
We might be nearing the end of this best of 3 series. I'd request everybody who's watching the stream, watching the match, watching the game, to drop a like on the stream. It's really appreciated, and well, we always love some support from your side, guys. That's what this tournament was. That's what this whole industry is all about, viewer support. So do drop a like on the stream. It really helps us gauge the kind of support we're getting for hosting these tournaments. Hosting these tournaments. Again, this is the Kryptonite Gaming Siege tournament, and I'm bringing you this best of 3 match between Team Mammoth Gaming and Team VP. We're on the second map of this best of 3 series. First map was bagged by Team MG. And also, I'd request everybody who's watching to subscribe the channel. Let's hit that 100 subscriber goal today. To make this channel look a little bit more professional, because we are bringing you with amazingly hosted tournaments right here. First frag, 2 frags for EX7. That's gonna put a dent in VP's defense. Oh my god, EX7, you're on fire. 17 kills for him and silence this game. They're crazy with those frags and that aggression. Another frag that's gonna be on Resha. 2v5 for Kanda and Skies. Skies falls to the ground. Kanda, only one remaining, gets 1 frag. Oh, the plant goes down. There we go. The plant's down. 1v4. Smokes out. He tries to get the frag. EX7 finishing the game with 18 frags, 19 for silence. Second map bagged by Team MG. VP trying their best. They got the 7 rounds to get it to the overtime match point. This was a really evenly matched map. The first one, well, that just went totally in favor of MG with a 7-0 loss for Team VP. A very well played game by both these teams. Again, I am Tech. I have been your host and your caster for this best of 3 series, won by Team Mammoth Gaming, between Team Mammoth Gaming and Team VP. Very well played by both these teams. I'd say the first map wasn't as interesting as the second one. Of course, it was a thrashing of Team VP with a 7-0 victory for Team Mammoth. And, well, what a game by both these teams. Again, I would like to thank our sponsors, Logitech, for powering our tournament, sponsored by Zotag Gaming and Cooler Master, and, well, brought to you by Kryptonite, who are the venue partners. And again, they have an amazing gaming cafe down there at Ahmedabad. So if you're anywhere near that area, make sure you go and check that gaming cafe out. Again, this is the Kryptonite Siege tournament, and I've been Tech, bringing you this best of 3 series between Team MG and Team VP. It's been a hell of a game and a hell of a match tonight. And do drop a subscription on that channel if you're enjoying these games. Like the stream, definitely like the stream if you're having fun watching. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you with the next set of matches. Thank you all for tuning in, and see you all tomorrow. Good night.
you